At our retreat, in the next few days, we're going to have a series of activities, deep discussions, and workshops, the kind of conversations we don't oftentimes have.
A New Way Forward is an initiative created by the brain trust of 60 people, you met several of them tonight, who came together without a dime, without being paid, at their own expense, to create a training that is a manual that those of you who are traveling with us to Santa Cruz tomorrow will receive without cost.
I pour to celebrate the launch of a new way forward, healing what's hurting Black America.
You know, it's not that deep. What we have to do is not that deep. It's not 1619. We are not on the shores, you know, in slave dungeons. 80% of Black fourth graders are reading below grade level. 56% are functionally illiterate. You know where they're going? They're going into prison. And you know what we're doing about it? We are talking about it. We're conferencing about it, and we're shaking our heads about it. And tonight what we're saying is, hell no. Hell no. We are going to get our children.
There's a silent voice in each and every one of us saying, it's time for healing. It's time to heal the hurt that's going on in our streets and our communities. So our healing is not simply an act of self-gratification, but that we become well again so that we can be better serving our young people.
The village is on fire. It's a 3-alarm blaze. And we, the elders, have to wake up.
So what I've asked them to do is to share with you some of the painful things that adults have said to them and their peers.
Let me see you stand on this corner again. I'm gonna make sure you go to jail.
Are you sure you want to take honors classes? I don't think you're gonna do well.
You've been a disappointment since the day you were born.
It's really hard because people are dying, dropping like flies. And it's our peers and our classmates. You come to school from the weekend and somebody got shot.
A lady who looked just like me tell the white dude good evening, but she won't even look at me. I walk outside, they say, good day, sir. They say, be careful to me.
And that on behalf of adults, of mamas and of babas, that I am sorry.
It's kind of hard for me expressing myself now because I can't believe there's people actually listening right now. So I finally got my chance.
When we save our children, we are really saving ourselves. Would you agree with that? So I want you all to say with me the traditional Maasai greeting. And the greeting is, I'll say it first, and then I want you to repeat it. And let's try to use this. It's going to be a little bit awkward at first. But when a Maasai person greets another Maasai, the first thing they say to each other is, and how are the children?
This movement, and I dare say any movement, is not going to give us anything we don't have. What we're about is lifting the veil that we're missing, some key piece that will make the difference. It lifts the veil to say you're whole, perfect, and complete as you are.
W. Du Bois said that art for Black people has to be functional.
All strong social support systems help to mitigate against not only stress, but also heart disease. It is stronger against the development of heart disease than smoking is for the development of heart disease. Strong social support systems. That's why what is happening here is so magnificently wonderful.
We each come from some tradition in a family. If not, you wouldn't be here. Somebody in your family had to stand up to something.
So the new way forward is simply a reminder that we need to get back to the old way.
Black people will talk and then stop and go,
Oftentimes we think that we are our thoughts, but we're not. So the question would be, how do we go within? How do we turn our awareness inward?
You know, we've talked this weekend about touch deprivation. Ashley Montague, an anthropologist, talks about people and little children and little infants being deprived of touch and literally dying. And we know that the healing power of touch is so central and significant to us as a people because we were mistouched, right? We were mistouched. We were abused, as some of us still are. People touch, but they're touched in the wrong way. That's why when I talk about what Henri Nouwen talks about, wounded healer, all of us have been wounded. Psychic scars we have borne, traumas imposed, tragedies and traditions of suffering, trajectories of pain. All of us have dealt with that. And if you can use your own woundedness to heal somebody else.
You know, brothers and sisters didn't come here ready to open their own hearts, maybe, or to shed tears, or to tell their own truths. But that's the only way. We have to heal ourselves.
And so how can we build a healthy and strong community if people are so fragile? And that's why I became so really emotional when that brother Sid spoke. I could barely take another aspect of his story, but just thinking that he went through that and know that he never got any help.
And they're going to plant seeds in our young people, the very seeds that we're planting in them in this training. So it's really training the trainers and giving them what they need to be well in body, mind, and spirit so that we can offer that same gift to our children. That's what we want CARES mentors to do.
We've just completed the inaugural retreat, and it was magnificent.